Old, just running through some thoughts in my head about weapon lights and integrated lasers and laser colors. My contention has always been that as far as color goes, both are very good. Green is easily picked up by most people in brighter situations than red. In fact, most of my illuminated reticles have both red and green, and I myself prefer green in some situations. But I've always contended that you always want to put the right thing or use the right tool in the right time. This is my Glock 20. It's empty. It's safety checked for all the gun police out there, pistol police I should say. Anyway, the purpose of this particular weapon is my nightstand weapon. I keep it fully loaded with Extreme Defenders by well, myself. I load a lot of them, and then also Underwood ammo, which is about the best you can do for reasonably priced, high quality ammo, and I've always maintained that idea, or tried to get that point across to a lot of people. Anyway, back to topic. I just wanted to quickly demonstrate that you don't need to rule out specific weapon lights with integrated lasers because it's the wrong color if it fits the specific intended use that you're looking for. In this case, home defense, you're looking at, you know, limited target area, dark environments. This in fact is an older TLR 2S. It's got only 300 lumens, but I'm going to demonstrate to you that even with that aspect and the integrated red LED, or laser I should say, I'm sorry, it suits the purpose absolutely perfectly. So let's take a quick look at something, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I brought the camera back into one of the back bedrooms, and I am trying to replicate what it would look like in a situation, for instance, with you are asleep at night and all of a sudden you hear a noise in it. You try to get your faculties together and you grab your weapon, and you want to make sure that any individual or target that you point the weapon at is a foe and not a friendly. You want to make sure you've got a powerful light. As I said, this is only 300, but you'll see that it's quite capable in this scenario. And as far as the laser goes, as I said, this is an older version, so it's got the red laser. I don't even think that Streamlight has a green laser yet. In fact, I'm pretty sure they don't. But in this kind of a situation, from the bed to the far wall is about 50 feet. It's rather dark. There's still a little ambient light because I can't get all the lights out right now. And you'll see that the light is more than capable of illuminating everything in front of you, and that the laser is still visible. So let's try this. Alright, so I've got the light on and the laser is in the center. Now the other advantage to this particular light is that it is a strobe function. So if you bump the switch, you've got a strobe, which is also disabling, and you still have your red laser in the center. So let's see if the laser is perceptible by itself in this situation if you didn't want to activate the light, which I wouldn't recommend, but let's just test this part of it. And as you can see, it's more than visible, and this is a typical in-home invasion scenario as far as distance and light capabilities. Even if the ambient light that you see in the left-hand corner was not there, with the 300 lumens, and I might add that the
oh yeah, that's going to be good.
We're eating good tonight, Martha. Hey everyone, sorry about the interruption. Battery decided to die on me, and in the meantime I decided to get a pork belly in the oven, slow roasting it. I'm gonna have some street tacos tonight, and figured I'd get something accomplished when the battery recharged. Anyway, I want to finish this off real quick. The bottom line on choice of laser colors, as I stated, as well with almost any aspect of a firearm, is what would be the best choice for the intended use. Home defense, close quarters, going to have different requirements than long range and sniper type shooting, so you want to bring those considerations into your evaluation when making your choices. This for me is pretty straightforward. It's, you know, it serves its purpose for exactly what I was looking for. As you saw, it provides more than enough illumination for the area that I need covered with lighting and laser targeting. For some others, obviously you'd have to evaluate your target area and make adjustments to either, you know, lumens and laser choices from that point. One thing about something also that comes into consideration is the amount of lumens or number of lumens that a light puts out is just a general reference point. You also have to take into consideration the type of reflector that's in it, the depth of the reflector, whether it's a smooth surface or orange peel surface, what kind of diffusion the light puts out. For instance, the Inforce WML lights has the WML-X and the standard WML Gen 2. The Gen 2 is putting out 400 lumens, and the WML-X is putting out 800 lumens, but if you light them up side by side, you won't see twice the brightness out of the 800. So it's all just a matter of reference, and you want to try and not get carried away with, you know, this thing's 1,000 lumen light. Well, yeah, it's going to be draining your batteries quicker, it's going to be putting out more heat. Just a lot of things that might not be necessary, along with expense, when something like this might serve its purpose perfectly. Less expensive than the new gens on Streamlight. You can find them used all the time at reasonable prices. I just think that before making your final choice on a light, as a, you know, with respect to the laser color, definitely, you know, evaluate all aspects of of what you're going to be using it for. Anyway, I've got some street tacos to make, beer to drink, and fun to catch up on. Everybody, you have a great evening. This is Desert Gold out. Have fun, be safe.